Good day, Methodist Dave here, professional theologian and Bible teacher with our daily devotional for Wednesday, May 27th. We come to chapter 27 of the book of Proverbs, and I'm going to read to you verse 8 here. Like a bird that wanders from its nest, so is a person who wanders from their home. It's an interesting proverb here, an observation, and there's two interpretations that I'm taking from it at this point in time. One thing, a bird makes a nest, lays eggs, but if it wanders away and leaves the eggs behind, if it abandons the nest, if it abandons its young, it's not taking care of its family. So the same way a person who wanders away from their home dooms their family to a lifetime of struggle and deprivation. There's one way to look at that passage. Here's another thing. The bird lays eggs, hatches the eggs, feeds the young, and at a certain point in time, the parent, mama bird, kicks baby bird out of the nest. The bird has to leave the nest to learn to fly, to be able to grow and start its own nest. It is our job as parents to raise our children in such a way that they are ready and able and willing to leave the nest and start their own life. We celebrated Memorial Day weekend this past week, and on Memorial Day, it used to be our tradition to have a big barbecue. I would do hot dogs and hamburgers. I would do several kinds of sausages, chicken, kebabs, every now and then a piece of steak. Steak wasn't too often, but it was like lots of cuts of meat that I cooked. We do potato salad, coleslaw, baked beans, pasta salad, jello salad, corn on the cob. I mean, all kinds of things I would do for a Memorial Day barbecue. And my kids would come over and my grandkids would come over, and we'd all sit around and eat together and share a meal together and celebrate Memorial Day together. And the time came when my kids said to me, says, Dad, we kind of, would you feel bad if we didn't come over anymore? We want to do our own thing. And it hurt my feelings a little bit. I loved having them there, but I understood. I had established a tradition with my children and with my grandchildren. And now my children want to establish their traditions with their kids. They want to do something with them that's them, their own. They left the nest, and that's a good thing. So you can take this passage two ways. Take care of your family and let your kids go. If you've got a question about this or any other subject, drop me an email, methodistdave@gmail.com. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe. And until tomorrow, please be good to one another.